It'll be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh yeah, like Tuesdays, Thursdays, fine.
Okay, Tuesday, Thursday. And Kelly?
Monday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Fudge.
Monday, Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday.
Fudge.
Monday, Wednesday I can do like 12 to 2. So I'm thinking, okay, I think those times are the best then. Alright, and now just to like the main activity of this meeting, I just want to like have a discussion with everyone about the current state of things because it's really bleak and a lot of people in CCL are pulling away because of that. But just makes it all the more important at this time to do something. So I guess what motivated you to join CCL? I know we touched on this last meeting, but if you could like describe it more in depth, it'd be really helpful to know. So I'll start. I got motivated to join CCL because I was sick of just doing things on my own, and I thought if I joined an organization as big as this one and did as many things as this one, then it could give me a lot of room to grow. Do you want to go on?
Yeah. I joined because I guess I've always been aware of like the climate situation, how dire it was, and I kind of just wanted to do something and like instead of sitting around like you said.
It's really good. Colin?
I think it's just good to, specifically in the form of a club, be able to join together with other people while we're being educated about it. Because more than a class, it's like also just other students on campus and just being able to learn in a more like comfortable and like discussion-based environment. And I don't know, I think it's just nice to, even if it's not like a lecture where we're getting a ton of content, it's just nice to be in an environment where we're picking up little facts.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly.
Can I go first? Sure, I'll go first. I'm really big on like indigenous spirituality and such, so I feel like that can live on if the world we want to protect is dying. So yeah, I just want to be a part of something that can help.
I want to do something for my community and also like, or if there's a chance like in a bigger world or somewhere, and that will also benefit like the future generation.
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of different responses, but they all like have the same sort of commonality of like just caring for humanity. So with
That's
the
what I
present,
call intersectionality gay.
intersectionality, yes. Climate change is very intersectional. So with the president, I got this email from Professor Davis a couple days ago, and it just solidified.
Is he
what
philosophy?
He is
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I asked him to be a second advisor, but he didn't have enough time to. The thing he did tell me was his perspective on climate change, which is, I don't know what it is, but it has been happening for decades now, and is accelerating, and is an existential issue of our lifetimes, tied with the rise of authoritarian nationalism worldwide. And if we make significant worldwide efforts in the coming decade to address it, we only have a few decades or 50 years of things getting bad before it stabilizes into an equilibrium. And it's reasonable we could continue to live in the world we live now. It's just large portions of the world would be more difficult to inhabit. And it's also a natural thing that we are heading towards mass extinction. It's just going to be really bad for the next 50 years. If even if we do something, it's going to be really bad. So I want to like retire. I want to just like have a good life. So this perspective, it's something I like knew already, but I never really put it down into words. I just had this idea of like doom scrolling that climate change is going to be really bad for us. Not necessarily like eradicate the world, but just make it really bad. So yeah, I guess it just made me feel like there's a lot of positivity and that we're not going to die, but there's also a lot of negativity in that if we have to change something so that we can minimize the years we spend in misery in the future. And so yeah, I guess that was my answer for the present questions. And if I definitely not satisfied with what I'm doing to change, but I'm always trying, and I think that's enough. So, yeah, I'd like to get your thoughts on it. I know doom scrolling is common for everyone here, but yeah, if anyone wants to speak up.
I kind of agree. I think we're pretty much doomed. And there's little we can do to like change that trajectory, but like I still think it is significant to make a difference. Like
Do you
local
have-
communities and just like switching to green energy. I don't know why that's such a like hard thing, honestly. Yeah.
I think it's just scary. I feel like it's so scary. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't like to just admit that, like, it generally is so terrifying. Because, like, not only can it lets them, like, distance themselves from it a little bit. I feel like it's easier to, like, just choose to just do whatever they want and not really care about it. But I feel like the second you just let yourself think is scary. And also just because, like, like Dr. Davis said, we're in, like, this state right now where most of us can live our full lives and never experience like a genuine like extreme event that was of our own like doing regarding the crisis. But even if we get to like escape and like live to 100 and go to bed and you know make it out and not have to experience the consequences of our own behavior, like it's still really scary to see like even if you don't have kids, like your future friends, families, and your just like people of the future are going to be experiencing that firsthand, even if it's not just us ourselves, which is really, really freaky.
So like when you feel that like existential dread, I guess, does it sort of like make you feel paralyzed or like hopeless?
Yeah, I guess. There's a lot going on
Yeah.
on top of that, but for sure, I think that contributes to why a lot of people don't want to talk about it either, because it's just scary. It's a lot at once.
And either Eden or Kelly. Kelly just ate, so.
Oh my gosh, Kelly. Good times. I feel like the most scariest part for me is to stay stagnant and comfortable in whatever we're doing right now. I feel like the only way to progress is definitely, well, I'm personally someone who pushes for a revolution all the time, and I think that's the only thing that can save us. To have an ugly, unpleasant, unappealing, unattractive revolution at this point. Like to me, there's no other way to save ourselves
the
from
world.
damnation than to play back, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the question, right?
Yeah, the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm not done. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't take your time.
So to answer the second question, no, I'm not satisfied, but I know that I can always just keep going. Get deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Locking into market.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm really scared, like, just thinking about the future, you know, like my future family or something like that. So I'm really scared,
Yeah.
and I have to rethink all my plans. Are you satisfied? No, I'm not. I'm not satisfied at all.
Okay, so none of us are satisfied with what we're doing, and all of us feel bad about the current times. Does anyone feel like any hope is in store?
Me.
I
Have a
feel like
revolution.
just being able to live the way we do is probably like something we take for granted, but realistically, like that is also a good thing. Being able to live and obviously like experiencing the consequences of our actions firsthand would definitely propel more people into doing more, but it's still nice to count our blessings. It is a blessing to be able to live this comfortably.
Yeah. There's like a balance we have to do of enjoy our life and not like sink into this dread and always like make ourselves do something to change, but also we have to act, and so it's really hard to like be satisfied, I guess, with what you're doing, because there's no limit, and yeah, it's just. I wish I had like a whiteboard marker right now, so it's just.
I have one.
everything. You have one?
I have one for you. Lock in.
Yes.
You want blue? You want? Ooh. Or I swear I have black and white.
Here, I see.
Yeah. I hope blue. Blue?
Yeah.
I'll give you blue. Ooh. Okay.
I think that's a whiteboard. The whole wall.
I think it is, yeah. And there's always this in the wall.
So I'll do like this panel as past. And then this one as present. Okay, so present